right now on H-Town High School Sports. We're soaring high for another big week of district football action, including an epic battle between North Shore and Atascocita. Our coach of the week guides his team to another great season. We'll have the story from Klein Kane. In volleyball, it's an incredible turnaround season for these Humboldt Wildcats. So rise on up. I mean way up there. H-Town High School Sports starts now. Hello, everyone, and welcome to H-Town High School Sports, powered by Vibe. I'm Todd Freed. On Halloween weekend, it was another spooktacular night of football across Greater Houston, including a huge battle in District 10 5A Division I between the high-scoring Fulshear Chargers and the Manvel Mavericks. They are the Fulshear Chargers, and they are the Manvel Mavericks. First half, Fulshear, Parker Williams rolls left, and he goes in for the touchdown. Only score of the half, 6-0 Fulshear. In the third, here's Manvel. Caden Smith keeps, and Caden Smith is off and running. 48-yard touchdown, 7-6 Manvel. Still in the third quarter, Chargers. Davion Godley finds a seam. Davion down the right sidelines. Looks like he may get a touchdown, but not quite. Brought down at the 3. That was big because Zane Smith on the carry, battles, loses the ball, gets it back, but then it's stripped away. Zion Jones gets it from Manvel. It's still 7-6. 8 minutes to go in the game. Fulshear, Joey Mahoney, 25-yard field goal, 9-7 Chargers. Now, Manvel, 3 minutes left from the game now. Manvel is driving. Caden Smith back to throw, but his pass is intercepted by Jacob Hofford, and Hofford returns it back to the 39-yard line, finally brought down. Now Manvel gets it back. Final seconds. Chase Cross, 52-yard field goal for the win, and it's just wide. And the Chargers hang on. They celebrate. 9-7 the final. Fulshear goes to 8-1, and they clinch a playoff berth. It's been a perfect season to this point for the defending 6A Division I state champion North Shore Mustangs. North Shore entered the week 8-0 and ranked number 1 in Texas. But District 21 6A rival Atascocita isn't exactly second fiddle, boasting a 7-1 record while owning a number 7 state ranking. This great matchup also ranks as our Fred Haas Auto Group Game of the Week. The defending state champion North Shore Mustangs set to go, and here come the Atascocita Eagles. What a battle. First quarter, North Shore, DeAndre Hardiman on the give. Left side, finds a big opening. Hardiman down the sidelines, all the way down to the 12. They would get a field goal and a 3-0 lead. Atascocita now. Zion Brown, the second quarter, goes deep. And Darryl Gill goes way up there. Great catch to the 20. Then, from the 3, the inside pitch to Kyron Lee. And Lee scores. It's 6-3 Atascocita at half. Third quarter now. Torrey Blaylock on the kickoff return fumbles, picks it up, gets a nice block, and finds a seam. Torrey Blaylock takes off all the way down to the 17-yard line, goes out of bounds. Then, from there, it's Zion Brown. Back to throw, scrambles, little 360. On the run, he throws to Claude Slaughter, and Claude Slaughter has a touchdown. What a play. 13-3 Atascocita. Watch it again from up top. The scramble, and then the block right here. Is that in the back? Maybe. No flag, though. And there's the touchdown. Now, later in the third, North Shore. Quarterback David Amador on 4th down, fakes the reverse. Then a little hurdle right there, stays on his feet, and a touchdown. 36 yards, 13-9, Atascocita. Now, 6 minutes to go. Amador back to throw. He goes deep to Terrence Guillory. That's pretty. 63-yard touchdown. The Mustangs retake the lead, 16-13. Same score, under 5 minutes to play in the game. Brown back to throw. He scrambles, and then his pass is intercepted by Devin Sanchez, and North Shore comes from behind with a hard-fought 16-13 win. They're now 9-0, their 35th straight district victory, and the Mustangs are the District 21 6A champions. Your Fred Haas Auto Group Game of the Week. Cy Springs facing Cy Woods. Big game, both teams battling for a playoff spot. Early on, Cy Woods driving, miles west to the end zone, hit hard, fumbles, but Ty Cogdill recovers, touchdown, 11-0 Cy Woods. Cy Springs, Harrison Mass finds Tim Saunders. He breaks it across the middle, 27 yards for the touchdown, cuts the lead to 11-7. Cy Woods answers. Here's Thomas Bryant, right side, 15-yard touchdown, 19-7 Wildcats. In the third quarter, more Wildcats. Aiden Horton keeps and he scores, 27-7 Cy Woods. On defense, Wildcats big play, ball batted, and it is juggled and intercepted. Then, in the fourth quarter, Aiden Horton fires to Logan Johnson, touchdown, 34-13. Cy Woods wins. They're in a great spot for the postseason playoffs.
It's one of the area's best and longest Class 6A rivalries, and it was also a big battle for playoff position in the District 17 6A race between the Stratford Spartans and the Memorial Mustangs, who both entered the big game tied for second, just behind Cy-Fair with 4-1 district marks.
Stratford Spartans all fired up, and so were the Memorial Mustangs. First quarter for Stratford, Dallas Payne on the carry left side, and Dallas Payne turns on the speed. Payne inflicting pain, 43-yard touchdown, 7-0 Spartans. Mustangs come right back. It's Ethan Spears who comes out of there, and Ethan, 34-yard touchdown, 7-6. Extra point was no good. Memorial fans loving that one. Memorial back with the ball. Chase Goodwin to throw. He goes deep. Braxton Wakefield skies for the fantastic interception. What a play. And the Toga fans of Stratford loved it. 7-6 Stratford at half. In the third, Chase Goodwin back to work. Finds Kyle Sibick. And Sibick all the way down to the 20-yard line. Finally brought down. That sets up a field goal try from Matthew Lewis. 39 yards. It's good. 9-7, Mustangs on top. Memorial defense was tough all game. Here, Grayson Lincecum comes in. Grayson with the strip sack. Jackson Stubbs recovers for Memorial. Later in the third, Mustangs, Ethan Spears, big carry, and Ethan spins his way for the first down. Then it's Chase Goodwin back to throw. He fires. Kyle Sibick has it, and Sibick has the touchdown. Memorial wins 23-13. They clinch a playoff berth and the district's top seed in the 6A Division II playoffs. Clear Falls and Clear Lake, clearly a big game. District 24 6A, first quarter for Falls. David Smith, he had a huge game. Handoff, some nice moves, and he sprints his way to the 20. He would later score and give Falls a 7-0 lead. In the second, David Smith, touchdown, 14-0. Clear Lake rallies though. Devin Lippold back to throw to Hunter Modem, and Modem with the juggling grab and hangs on. Wow, 14-7. Later in the second now, Lake's driving. Lippold back to throw, fires. Rodney Searles hit hard, touchdown, tied at 14 at half. In the third, here's David Smith, easy 2-yard touchdown, and his big offensive lineman Charles Holt says, hey, this is a uplifting experience. Very nice. Ball's on the goal line again. David Smith again. Touchdown. His fourth TD, 28-14. In the fourth, Balls. Marquise Tarver busts out of there. Down the right sidelines. Marquise all the way down to the 20, and that pretty much seals it. Balls wins 28-14. They will be the district's top seed in the 6A Division II playoffs. Lake can still make the playoffs with a win next week. Klein Collins taking on Tomball. Big game, District 16 6A in the first quarter. Collins already up 7-0. Tucker Parks to Donovan Baker. Baker turns on the speed and down to the 7-yard line. Then for the Tigers, it's Justin Castillo who will run in for the touchdown. 14-0, Klein Collins in the second quarter now. Parks pitches to Jared Penwright, who goes right. 11-yard touchdown, 21-0. Still in the second quarter, more Tigers. Diego Aparicio. And 15 yards, 28-0 at half. Early fourth, same score. Diego Aparicio. And we do appreciate this. Huge opening. Looks like he might score, but not quite. Down at the 5. From there, Jared Penwright will get the touchdown. Tigers win 35-0. They are 8-1 on the season and 5-1 in district. Still ahead, more football as St. John's faces Kincaid in a huge SBC matchup. We're off to Klein Cain to meet our Coach of the Week. While in volleyball, it's an amazing turnaround season for these Humble Wildcats.
Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports, powered by Byte. I'm Todd Frieden. Private school football Friday night, a berth to the SBC 4A championship game was at stake in the annual rivalry matchup at Rice University between the Kincaid Falcons and the St. John's Mavericks.
Here come the Kincaid Falcons at historic Rice University Stadium. St. John's early on. Stephen Gill deep to Michael Murphy. Nice catch at the 25-yard line. Then Gill back to throw. He scrambles at the 15, spins out of a tackle. Then nice move and battles in for the touchdown. 7-0 St. John's. Kincaid, first offensive play. Micah Bell, great move down the sidelines, turns on the speed. An apparent 59-yard touchdown, but it was called back by a penalty. Second quarter, Kincaid on the move. The snap to Miles Roeder, breaks a tackle, and nice run to the 38. Then it'll be Micah Bell. This time it counts as he finds the seam. 11-yard touchdown, 10-7 Kincaid. Now, St. John's back with the ball. The snap is high, and Josh Sweetland recovers for the Falcons. Then, from the 2, Bell in the backfield, but offensive lineman Travis Ainsworth takes the snap, and he battles in for the touchdown. How about the TD from the big offensive lineman? 8 seconds left in the half. Here's Gill, finds Robert Reiser, touchdown, but in the end, Kincaid wins 38-28. The Falcons advance to the SBC 4A final.
Last week here on the show, we highlighted a dramatic come-from-behind victory for Klein Cain over Klein Collins in a huge District 16 6A matchup. Well, there's been lots of great wins for the one and only head football coach in Klein Cain history. Coach James Clancy gets our nod as the ARS Coach of the Week.
You go down 14-0, great team like Klein Collins. Just some thoughts on the way your guys stuck in there and were able to pull out that victory.
Two good teams, with a lot on the line. I was really proud of our kids and coaches for staying in the fight and not panicking. And we just kept preaching to our kids there was a lot of football left, and that we were going to have our chances to make some plays. And when those opportunities came, we made it happen.
And with the dramatic victory, the Hurricanes raised their record to a lofty 7-1 on the season.
Just really proud of this group of kids. This senior class, is a special one. They've gone through a lot throughout their high school career. You got to remember that they were freshmen when we all went to quarantine. For them to be seeing this type of success thus far, as seniors in our program and continue to raise the expectations is special for me. They're a fun group to coach. They're a great group of kids.
In its 5th season of varsity play, all under the direction of head coach James Clancy, the Hurricanes have quickly emerged as one of the area's premier 6A programs, including by-district victories in each of the last 2 seasons.
We've got unbelievable support, from our campus administration and our community that have really embraced our school and embraced our way of doing things. And, as a tribute to the kids, they're the ones that go out there and do it, and our coaches that put the plans and stuff together. And we're very pleased of what we've accomplished so far, but we're in no way satisfied.
Up ahead, the remarkable comeback story of this Humble Wildcats volleyball team. And later, feel the rhythm with the Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. When the volleyball playoffs tip off this coming week, the Humble Wildcats will join the field in postseason play, something that hasn't happened in 18 years. More now on an amazing turnaround season for Humble Wildcat volleyball.
On a hard-hitting afternoon of volleyball practice, the Humble Wildcats were soaring high in preparation for their first postseason berth since 2004, ending a playoff drought of 18 seasons.
It means a lot. Every group that I've had come through here works so hard, and unfortunately, too bad. Maybe that group that worked really hard the year before and the year before isn't here as a part of it, but they're still a part of it because they came through this program. So to finally have some individuals to, representing Humble High School, it's amazing. It's exciting.
We've been able to make this incredible turnaround by working together as a team and really pumping each other up to know that our values and how we are able to play all together as a team.
It feels great, knowing that coming off the record we had last season and be able to turn around this year makes everything feel special and feel great.
Especially great considering the Wildcats went winless in district just last season and were 1-23 in district over the last 2 years. But this season, going 8-6 in district play while posting a 26-16 regular season record. The tremendous turnaround led by a lineup of 5 juniors and a fab foursome of sophomores.
Do y'all have a nickname for yourself?
No, we actually don't. We're just really we're like a dream team. We all work together and we're passionate. We're really good together, so that's really good for us.
We have a young squad, so it's kind of like they don't know any different. And I even told them too, it's hey, you're young, what do you have to fear? What do you have to lose? It's almost like telling them, you are kind of expected to make a mistake or things might not go your way, but all we're doing is trying to prepare for the next season. So why not just take your chances now and see what happens? And here we are, we're going to the playoffs.
And no one knows more about incredible turnaround seasons than Wildcats head coach Michelle Funderburg, who back as a player at Austin McCallum went from a winless 0-22 season to playing in the 4A state championship game just 2 seasons later.
I just know it takes just a great group of individuals that want to compete and just fight no matter what. And when you get that group and you just have that camaraderie between each other, that you just want to fight and play for each other, and it doesn't matter what the scoreboard says, you just continue to play. In the end, good things happen.
Great things happening for the playoff-bound Humble Wildcats.
Cats on 3. 1, 2, 3, cats.
Welcome back to the show. On Halloween weekend, it only figures that our Rhythm Energy plays of the week should be scary good. So let's feel the rhythm indeed with a spooktacular edition of the Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
North Shore against Atascocita. Atascocita quarterback Zion Brown has to scramble, does a 360 on the run to the end zone to Claude Slaughter, and he has the touchdown. Same game. North Shore, 4th and 2. Quarterback David Amador fakes the reverse down the sidelines. Amador stays on his feet, and he gets the touchdown. Same game, 6 minutes to play. David Amador back to throw, goes deep to Terrence Guillory, and the game-winning 63-yard touchdown in the North Shore win. Clear Lake quarterback Devin Lippold goes deep to Hunter Modem against Clear Falls. Look at Hunter hunt down the football, juggling, catch, touchdown, but Falls won the game. Memorial and Stratford. How about Braxton Wakefield, who skies high for the tremendous interception, but Memorial got the victory. St. John's versus Kincaid. Mavericks quarterback Stephen Gill scrambles, spins out of a tackle, then a great move, and he fights in for the touchdown. Same game for Kincaid. The snap goes to the offensive lineman, Travis Ainsworth, who barrels in for the touchdown. How about that? Touchdown for the O-lineman in the Kincaid win. Your Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
All right, scary good for sure. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, stay H-Town proud.